Hey girls, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, I'm Makiyah Michelle. Today we have another makeup tutorial showing you my full routine with drugstore makeup products. This is the only drugstore makeup tutorial you'll ever need. Alright girls, when I say all my products are going to be budget friendly this video, all my products are going to be budget friendly this video. You know, I don't play when it comes to skincare, so I'm starting off by moisturizing my skin with my CeraVe moisturizer. I always like to moisturize before going in with any makeup products to make sure our skin is ready to go and kind of provide a barrier between our makeup and our skin. Because if you know, you know, crusty skin leads to crusty makeup, but we don't do that here. Now that our skin is all moisturized, we look nice, plump, and juicy, we can get into some primer. Today for primer, I'm using a dupe to one of my favorites, the Milk Hydro Grip. This one is from e.l.f. It's the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. They are just alike, so I'm going in with this one. I always like to focus my primer where my pores are the most defined and noticeable, which for me is right here in the center of my face. I also like to focus on places I tend to crease, like my smile lines, and right here in this nose fold. This primer gets real tacky, y'all. Give that makeup something to stick to. While we're at it, I also like to get my brows out the way. Today I'm going in with my NYX Brow Glue. I'm just going to comb this gel through my brow hairs to make sure they stay in place and they are not moving. For foundation, we are using the Maybelline Super Stay. I used to be obsessed with the Maybelline Fit Me foundation all throughout high school, and I just think this is her cooler, hotter, older sister. So we're going in with Super Stay. This is in the shade 330. We're just gonna go in and do some circular motions. I always like to focus my foundation on our perimeter, and that's because this inner part of my face is gonna have so much more product throughout the day. It's gonna have concealers, powders, and things like that, while our perimeter tends to be a little neglected, so we wanna make sure she's covered. Do you see that base? Tea. That's because we took our time with prepping our skin, and the fact that this foundation is just tea. Like, get into it. Now our foundation is on, but our face is definitely looking a little flat, so we have to add some dimension. Today I'm going to do some cream bronzering with my black opal foundation stick. This is in the shade Suede Mocha, and I'm going to apply this in the hollow of my cheek. Now taking this dense angled brush, I'm going to go ahead and tap on top of that product, blending her out and up throughout our cheekbone. I'm going to take the product that's left on my brush, tap it down my jawline, and up to our temple. Our face is gonna look like a nice big E. I like to do this because I find when I directly apply the product straight to my jawline and my temple, it tends to look a little bit harsh, so I prefer to use what's left on my brush. It just looks a lot more airbrushed. And also, you just don't need that much product sometimes. Blending it up, once again, and to our temple. I also like to take what's left on my brush and go down the sides of my nose with it to do some contouring and just add some definition back into my nose. I always take that product and go straight into my brow so it looks nice and seamless and there's no harsh stop right here. All carved out, so it's time to get into a girl's best friend, which is blush. I'm going in with a cream blush today. This one is from Makeup Revolution. One of my favorites. As you can see, she's borderline empty. This is a hot pink liquid blush in the shade Savage Coral. I'm gonna go in and apply this to the highest point on my cheek, which for me is right about here. Placing your product higher up just helps to bring a lifted, sculpted look, which is my go-to, my signature actually. I live for a little snatch moment. And when I'm blending this through, I'm focusing it here, and again, moving up with my brush. I'm gonna bring it down to about the midpoint of my eye, really focus in this under eye area. And where you apply the product is where it's gonna be the most concentrated. For example, when it came to my contour, I applied that darker foundation right in the hollow of my cheek because I wanted it to be the most intense there. When it comes to my blush, I want it to be most intense in the high point of my cheek. I'll blend out the edges where I also want blush, but the focus is always going to be in that high point. Everywhere else is just blown out. Okay girls, now our next step is highlighting. For highlighting today, I'm taking two concealers from L'Oreal. This lighter one is in the shade 380 Pecan, and this darker one is in the shade 395 Walnut. First, I'm taking that darker concealer, Walnut. She's lighter than me, but she is darker than our other concealer. So this one I'm gonna apply on my chin, my cupid's bow, and the middle portion of my under eye. Now in the inner and outer corners of my under eye, I'm taking Pecan, the lightest concealer. I'm gonna pop this in my inner and outer corner. And to blend this out, I'm taking this small dense brush. I'm gonna blend out the edges of that concealer first. Once again, just make sure everything is blown out. And then I'll work my way into the center. And you already know I'm lifting her up. Real snatch, thank ya. Now I'm gonna go with my beauty blender just to do some final blending, especially in that inner corner, so we can make sure everything looks nice and smooth. I'm taking what's left on my sponge just to tap on my nose bridge and in the center of my forehead. Going back in with the brush that I used for my liquid blush earlier, I'm gonna tap this on the edges of that concealer because I don't want you to be able to tell where things start and stop. Again, this is no added product, just what's left on my brush. Now take my contour brush, I'm gonna run this through my lid just to add some dimension and color to our eyes. I'm also gonna blend out this line right here from my concealer. And taking that same brush, I'm going down my nose once again. After we apply that concealer, we just gotta return what was lost in the process, okay? Okay, girls, everything is blended. Our base looks so good. Like, who would have thought this was all drugstore? Ooh, look at that base. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of shook my damn self. I already did this. I know that's right. Yeah, girl, let's get to setting, okay? Now, you know, when it comes to me, you gotta set where it's wet. I don't play that no powder stuff, okay? We're not scared of powder over here. We are not running from powder. So I was on a mission to find a flawless drugstore powder for you, and I think we got one. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Blur-Perfection Powder in the shade Light Pink. And this is such a pretty and fine milled powder. It's just buttery smooth. I love it. Never mind the fact that it's pink. I mean, that's just a perk, but this powder is actually so nice and fine. I'm tapping my powder puff into the powder, taking what's on my powder puff and working it into our hands so we can make sure that our puff has a nice and even coating. I'm gonna hit that under eye with one more blend just to make sure there's no creases that we're setting in place with powder. You don't want to set the creases in place. So before you apply that powder, make sure she's all nice and blended out. Then we're gonna look up to stretch that skin and press the powder into our under eye. I always do my under eye first when I'm setting just because that's usually the first place to crease on me. So before she has any chance to, I wanna make sure we set her with powder. And look at that. So pretty and flawless. Like, are you kidding me? And now we can go in and set the rest of our highlighted areas. And we're using that same technique, taking the powder on my puff, working it into my hand to make sure it's nice and even, and then pressing it into our skin. Give that under eye a final blend. And press the powder. I mean, just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is what the fans want to see. Exactly. Also gonna take some powder down the center of my nose and the center of that forehead. I don't like to highlight too much on that forehead, okay? The forehead is big enough already. Just that little center in between the brows, okay? But you know what I recently realized? The forehead really isn't that big. It's just these weaves and so on. When I had my silk press, the forehead, it was a 3-head. Real small, real tiny. It be these damn sewings and wigs snatching her back. Oh no, gotta get hold on that. I'm also gonna take some of that powder and carve out right where my contour was applied, because sometimes it can be easy for contour to get a little messy. We just gotta clean her up. Powder is literally like an eraser in makeup. If you ever apply too much product, go over with some translucent powder, she'll erase her away. Okay, now our highlight areas are set in place, but what about everything else? We gotta set where it's wet. So to set my contoured areas, I'm going in with my L'Oreal Infallible Powder Foundation. This is in the shade 375 Deep Amber. And we're gonna set everywhere I applied that cream bronzer earlier. Be very careful with this one because she's pigmented. She's meant to be a foundation, so it's very easy to go overboard. And to tap into the product and then tap a whole lot off, okay? Not gonna ruin my makeup with a heavy hand, Do some circular motions so you can make sure everything looks nice and airbrushed. And do those circular motions down my jawline as well. Then up to the forehead. I'm never playing when it comes to contouring this forehead, child. Work her in. Literally gorge. I'm gagging. I'm shook my damn self, okay? Like, yes. I'm also gonna take this brush and run it through my lid, bringing us some warmth to the eye. I know that's right. Now I'm taking this smaller pencil brush. This brush, I don't know where it's from, girl. I'm telling you, lots of my brushes are from Amazon. I've ordered packs and packs and packs over the years. I'll be collecting brushes like infinity stones. I don't know where this one is from. I personally think it's hard to find bad brushes. Most brushes are made alike. So sometimes I don't have all the details, but I'm taking this small pencil brush. I'm sure you can find her anywhere. And with some of that contour powder on it, I'm gonna run this down the bridge of my nose using an extremely light hand because I don't want my nose to be too pinched. I just want to set that contour. And then I always like to round out my tip. Gorgeous, honey. Now we're getting back to a girl's best friend, which is that blush, honey. Today I'm using my NYX Buttermilk Blush. Such a pretty, beautiful shade. This is in the color Cool Pink. Look how pretty that color is. Insane. I also love to take my blush, apply some on my chin, on my nose, and just dust her over that under eye for a nice wash of color. Now that our face is all set in place, we can get into these brows. Today I'm just gonna fill them in with one of my favorite brow pencils. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Black. And we're just gonna hit those sparse areas and add some more hairs to the front because I love a good long brow. Now, if there's one thing you can always count on the drugstore to have, it's a good mascara. Today I'm using my Essence Lash Princess. I used to use this mascara years ago, and recently I had to spin the block. She is too good. Beautiful. Okay. Now for falsies, I'm using my favorite lashes from Amazon. They're already linked. This is in the style Desire. I cut them in half for that nice wispy cat eye look. So this inner corner of the lash is now going to be applied to the middle part of my eye, and what was originally the middle part of the falsie is going to be applied to the outer corner of my eye. I mean, who doesn't love a good cat eye? Okay, girls, majority of the face is done. Now let's get into these finishing touches to bring the look together. Starting off with my lips, I'm taking my NYX lip liner in the shade Downtown Beauty. This is such a pretty warm brown. I just think that NYX has the drugstore lip products on lock, okay? And for lipstick, this is Cream Nude by Milani. And for gloss, our NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee. And of course, my base is not complete without my Maybelline Fit Me Pressed Powder. This is in the shade 130. And we're just gonna sweep this in our under eye. Love it, every single time. Every time. And for setting spray, I'm using a dupe to my one size, my L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray. And this is the only drugstore makeup tutorial you'll ever need. Okay, girls, we have officially made it to the end of this video. This is our final look. Girl, get into that flawless base. The drugstore at that. Yeah. I really hope you enjoyed and learned something from today's tutorial. If you did, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe while you're at it. You can also follow me on all my social medias. They're always listed down below, and that will give you the behind the scenes to every video. With that being said, I love you all, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.